Today, I'm going to explain what I think about when I play golf. My ball flight is a draw. The miss hit I used to get was actually the ball starting to the right. Lately, I think I've been getting a lot of misses to the left as well. If I think about why the miss to the left happens, it's when the club comes down over the top, my left shoulder pulls out a bit early, and the head closes too quickly. I can feel my hands turning over quickly too. To keep it from turning over so quickly and get the timing right, my body needs to hold its position a bit longer. That way, it goes more square and then rotates after, which makes the ball go straight. But if it tries to turn over quickly or if there's a bit too much force, the pulling force on the left makes it turn over. So I always try to push it. Let me try hitting a ball while trying to push it excessively like this. Right now, it went about 4 or 5 meters to the left of the target. When it goes left like this, what I think is to keep my left shoulder back more and use my lower body to shift my weight to the left. Okay, let me try hitting it again. Okay, now that I blocked my left shoulder and pushed my hips more, it went almost straight in the direction I was targeting. You guys want to get to a single digit handicap someday too, right? To get to a single digit handicap, you need to think a lot about these things for yourself. This is one of the things I say very often, but you have to know your own swing better than anyone else. No matter what pro comes and talks to you, you have to know your swing best. But I'm telling you this because I want us to think a little about these things today. When the ball goes left, saying, oh, I don't know why it's going left, and I don't know why it's going right. Oh, I should just go get a lesson. The moment you do that, in a way, that's not very good. So you have to know your own problems better than anyone else. I just shared my own case, and I think this is something a lot of golfers can relate to. If you have an over-the-top issue, you might want to try the exact same approach I did. That's why I always try really hard to hit with the same ball flight. Let me try hitting one by letting my left shoulder open up quickly. Watch where the ball goes. As expected, the ball starts to the left, right? But if I slide my hips to the side and hold back my left shoulder when I hit, now that felt like it went really straight. So you guys also need to quickly figure out how to find your own baseline. There are definitely 1 or 2 ways to find that baseline that will work for you. I usually recommend 2 main methods, and 95% of the time, one of these 2 will work. The first is finding your baseline through the timing of your body rotation, which I just explained. The second is finding it through the path of the club head. Let me show you. To put it simply, the ball is here and the target is over there. Now, you want to think about keeping the club head moving as straight as possible for about 20 centimeters in front of the ball toward the target. As straight as possible. Let me show you. Keep the club head moving as straight as possible through here. Straight. Using this to find your baseline is also really effective. Keep the club head moving straight up to this point. See, the ball goes really straight. Finding the 0 point with this feeling is also good because just doing this keeps your body from turning over quickly and gives you the exact follow through you want. So the path the club head takes as it exits past the ball, at least 20 to 30 centimeters, it exits on the path I want. Finding the 0 point with this feeling is also a very good method. So in the end, whether you play golf well or poorly depends on how many of these tricks you have to get to a single digit handicap and how much of your own swing you have. If you just keep following what the pros tell you to do, at some point when you lose your way, you won't be able to find it. I also went through all this trial and error and thought, my swing is like this. This is why the pro said that. Thinking about these things a lot helped my golf game improve a lot. So think a bit more about your swing, think about your ball flight, and also think about how you can find your 0 point well to adjust your swing. Of course, you won't hit the bullseye every time from the start, but as you get used to doing it 1 or 2 times, I'm sure the day will come when your golf game suddenly improves a lot. So I highly recommend practicing like this. That's it for today's video. I'll see you next time in the commute lesson. Thank you.